where the updates. This is the longest it's been with no action since we've been here all day. Those are the sources I'm using inside the courtroom. Diddy, how's he acting today? He's giving sticky notes again. Mark apparently got something from Diddy, from the other attorney, Ms. Garagos. Just wonder if they're gonna listen to Diddy.
I saw some crazy shit. I saw fucking 3-car accident. I'm always missing the live on the good shit. Like, I could have got a 3-car accident on video.
So far, I say we got some lights out testimony.
I'm always missing the best of shit. Now we're on the second week of P. Diddy.
We are at silence right now. We're in the dark.
He must be getting his shit from like a text message. I'm sure somebody snuck a camera.
Yourself and avoid unwanted calls.
How do you
It's a powerful tool that can help you discover more
This
behind a
commercial
phone
interests me a little.
Simply enter a phone number and see what you can find. Try that.
Maybe
That was
the
a
bait
crazy
and
thing that I
switch.
saw over the weekend. Ship hit the Brooklyn Bridge. 2 people died. Always action coming out of New York City.
You don't got to do. Nothing to do.
We're still stuck. We're not anywhere right now. Let me turn up the volume here. See what we got. I don't even know if we have a play-by-play announcer yet. Or he went away.
I thought he was getting like a live transcripts from like somehow inside. He must know one of the people that somehow got in the courtroom. But then you got a question too, are they even being accurate?
We wait. Wait.
I'm not waiting. I'm already slow.
Hey, everybody's on the edge of their seats wondering what is up.
I don't get O.J. Simpson's trial was televised. Why isn't P.
Yeah, I'm looking
Diddy's?
at some of the other feeds, long crimes out there. There's nothing. Silence. All silence.
Maybe P. Diddy had to take a diddler pee break. A diddler. Boy,
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the Fox.
I think this is the most that baby oil has ever been mentioned in a single fucking trial. Period, ever. I don't think baby oil's ever been mentioned this much.
In reference to the play-by-plays? I think the play-by-play.
I'd have a hard time not laughing if I was there.
Now, we literally been stuck for 20 minutes.
I'd honestly be sick about hearing from baby oil.
Not one person has reported anything that I've seen come out.
I don't want this guy behind me.
In like 20 minutes.
Fucking potholes.
Last time on NBC News was 27 minutes ago.
Like, and I was just, it's sick. While he's talking about that, it's sick. They spent millions of dollars on these motherfucking immigrants in Chicago, but they can't fix the goddamn potholes. They spent like fucking over 23 million or some shit on these fucking immigrants, but they won't fix the goddamn potholes. Why? Why will they not fix the goddamn... Oh, I know why, because they gotta fucking immigrants come first for some reason. People from Venezuela, they all gotta get taken care of. Just, screw our roads, let our roads continue to decapitate. Screw our own military vets that are old and that needs help and that are homeless. Screw them. The Venezuelans, they get or any of the immigrants. I'm not even just strictly saying the Venezuelans. All of them. They all get first treatment over our own military vets. That's sick. Absolutely sick. What's his name was here? R. Kelly was here back in April in Cook County.
That's on the hot seat is not good. And even if it appears to be a good day for a defendant, it's really not a good day. The only good day is to be exonerated completely. And most of the odds are against Diddy on
Al
every
Capone was
single
in here,
level
by
you
the
could
way.
imagine, let alone a Fed case. I can't emphasize enough
You do not
how
want a Fed
dangerous
case.
the FBI and Feds are if they got somebody in an indictment.
I wonder if Trump was a Fed case.
It's dangerous for the defendant.
Or, no, I think that was
meaning
district
they're
attorney. I think that was state.
It's over.
Local. Letitia James.
Very rarely get a federal acquittal. And I doubt that P. Diddy Combs is going to be walking out of that courtroom a free man with his hands up in the air giving some sort of victory speech on the courthouse steps.
Yeah, I kind of agree with him on that.
Chances of that
They're going to get him on
probably
something.
would be get struck by lightning twice or 3 times before we see that happen.
Hey, but it has happened. People have been struck by lightning twice, back to back. Not
If
often.
we get a mistrial, that's
what I
definitely
predict.
possible. I'm open to all that. Okay, so we got.
I predict he's going to call a mistrial when he gets found guilty. Which really, it is a mistrial.
Update by Intercity
'cause
Press.
I don't.
Mark
They're going to say
shows
the
Terry
jurors were
Morgan
looking up
photos
information
that
over the weekend.
Do you know if Louise Hayes is a self-author about self-affirmation? Yes. Why did you send him this with words of encouragement? She goes, I don't remember sending it. Okay.
Ooh, like that Charger coming out, the
Louise
white
Hayes.
one. I've seen that Charger before.
Googling right now. Might be some words of encouragement books.
Man, all of our cars are like, you can tell it's just like,
It's an author.
all the cars out on the road, you see so many more smashed cars out on the road
Motivational
now
author,
than
professional
you did
speaker,
see
and AIDS advocate.
previously. Because no one wants that
Inspirational
electric
teacher.
garbage. Oh, I saw a video about a hydrogen-powered engine somebody's. Well, so they got silence on the
All right,
trial.
so
Let me try to find this video I was talking about.
I don't know where he's trying to go, like, with that. All right, less than a minute ago, we got a new update.
Oh, new update.
Morgan says she believed money came from Combs following alleged 2018 assault. Attorney Mark began
Magnet.
to further explain why she broke it off. The
Hold on,
friendship
my
with
magnet
her
fell.
in 18 after 17 years.
Damn
This
it.
question came after Morgan earlier Monday testified she was no longer Ventora's friend because she alleges Combs assaulted Morgan in Ventora's apartment in 2018. Answering the attorney's question, Morgan said, the reason I stopped speaking with her is because she was not supportive of me after that incident. Boom! There you go.
Come on, restick, you fucker.
Morgan again recounted her fallout with Ventura after the 2018 assault. Attorney Mark suggested that Ventura paid Morgan in a meeting after the alleged incident, but Morgan maintained that her understanding was the money came from Combs. Oh, okay. So what the defense is trying to do?
Oh, see,
is
that's
the
what I'm
payout.
talking about. See that white
The
car that
defense is
just
trying
went
to
by?
kind of imply that it's Cassie the one that did the payout.
You saw that white car? Like, that's what I'm saying. You're seeing so many more and more cars out on the road that are all fucked up like that. You know what's crazy though? You never see a Tesla driving around. Well, I haven't. I haven't seen a Tesla driving around fucked up like that. Because you can't get parts for Teslas. Well, alright, now let's see what they're saying.
But Morgan maintains it's her understanding the money came from Combs.
For what?
She offered me money to sign a non-disclosure agreement that was essentially
Oh, Trump was in
the case.
that country in the Middle East. I already made a video on that. On, like,
Ventura
Thursday.
hasn't reached out to her since the fallout in 2018.
Uh-oh, watch out, buddy. I got the right away.
Here's some context to what was said. Morgan earlier today testified that a month after the alleged 218 assault. She met with Ventura, and Ventura told her.
You know
she
another thing
would
I
be
was thinking
receiving
about?
$30,000
I wonder how many of these
Oh,
people that
and that
self-deported
Morgan signed a non-disclosure
or
agreement.
deported, period. Well, no,
She
they're not
testified
deported
she
by
received
not
money.
themselves. They weren't taking any cars.
All right, so that was
But I
some more
wonder how many
clarification
cars
on that
left our
aspect.
country by people who self-deported. That's what I'm curious about. How many
So what the
American-made
defense is trying
cars,
to do
or
is
just
try to
cars in
paint
general in
a
America, were deported with the
Well,
people
this
that
is
were
gonna be
deported?
cats, right?
How many of our vehicles did they take out of the United States?
Here comes the attorney. I want to show you a few more photographs.
They're
But first,
hijacking our
let's talk
cars,
about
other
the incident when
countries.
he put his hands around your neck.
And it's not like we're making shit right
Were
now.
you and Cassie
For cars.
using any drugs at the time? She goes, no.
Making a lot of trucks
What did
for
he say?
America, because everyone wants SUVs
He
also.
said, who is she cheating with? Mark, you went to an urgent care, not the hospital, right?
Well, this is what's being said in court.
But you were bloody, but you didn't go to the hospital?
I mean, I've been bloody and haven't gone to the hospital.
Then he goes, look at this. 3500 material, not shown to jury. All right, so I think they're showing some photos of bloody photos or something about it, that assault incident. 3500 material.
How do we know it's real blood?
But
and not
urgent
fake
care to
blood?
hospital, is that even relevant? Who cares if she went to urgent hospital?
It does
She
matter.
got treatment.
Oh, she got treatment?
Some people don't go to
Alright.
hospital, they go to urgent care. Some people think urgent care is quicker. Some people think urgent care is more efficient than a hospital. Urgent
Same
care, you can
shit.
get in and out quicker than a hospital. I've been to urgent care, I've been to hospital, I've been to both when I've had injuries.
Same shit.
What are the defense trying to say? You have to go to the hospital instead of urgent care, and since the fact you didn't go to the hospital, urgent care, it's not a serious matter? Who cares? I don't even think how that's relevant. The line of questioning here is kind of like
Yeah,
bizarre.
I think it's kind of relevant, in my opinion. Because who's to say it didn't happen at a later date? Who's to say it
Like,
didn't
I'm not
happen?
seeing any Johnny
Or who's
Cochran
to say,
moments
like,
here by
they didn't fuck
defense
themselves
at all.
up or fucking
Nothing.
put fake, well, injure
Period.
themselves by somebody else or something and is trying to blame the other person. Probably didn't. I'm just throwing that
Holmes
idea
and
out there.
Ventura love each other, Morgan says. Carrie Morgan,
really
Cassie
loved each
Ventura's
other when some
former
other
best
dude was
friend
banging his
confirmed that
girl.
she believes Sean
Yeah, that's
Diddy
real
Combs
loving
and
each other.
Ventura loved each other. Morgan said there were times when she thought they could try to work things out. All right,
I put my hat on.
got that.
That's my background.
Let's continue on.
They brought up, I think one of the Clintons, I don't know, that could have been fake. AI is making
Yeah,
too
this
much
is
shit on
crazy.
the internet. Like, this is an AI.
I mean, the defense
I'm not AI,
really is not cracking
but
out
my car
at all.
videos are AI. We're in front of a green screen, ain't none of that real. Or is it?
Some people are like, just like, oh,
I wonder how long it took them to paint that. Either one, the one on the right and the one on the left.
it's such a reach.
The one on the left's
to
got a little more
distinguish
detail,
between
the one on the
urgent
right's
care and
bigger but
hospital.
more planned.
You have an opportunity right here to question.
Hey, a dog.
When your boy Flavor Flav
The
counts
guy in
from
a
three,
box?
you're gonna go to Raising Cane's and you're gonna order hand patted chicken feet.
No, I'm not.
3, 2, 1.
Online are like, what?
Now we're in the hood.
That's what you're going at here?
Gas went down a little bit in the hood. $3.99. This is in Chicago, keep in mind. So, Chicago's taxes the gas way higher than like the suburbs. Silence again.
When you can't dispute the abusive action of your client, you nitpick between urgent care and hospital. Great point. How is this relevant? Urgent care, like you're gonna throw an urgent care? All right, let's see what else we got. NBC News, to recap on some NBC News. I don't know if we've already repeated a lot of this, but I'll just put it out there anyway. They just put out, Morgan says Cassie was not supported after Combs allegedly beat her with a wooden hanger. Carrie Morgan said she hasn't spoken to Cassie Ventura in 7 years after Ventura allegedly failed to take her friend's side after an alleged altercation with Combs. The witness recalled an incident
Hey, they're doing something
where
in that
the
building
three
on the
of them
left that we passed.
were at Ventura's apartment in 218 when Morgan claims Combs grabbed her by the neck and hit her with a wooden hanger. The reason I stopped speaking to her was because she was not me after that incident. I draw my line at physical abuse, Morgan said under cross-examination. Even though Ventura eventually left Combs, married a personal trainer,
Hey, they
Alex
fixed their
Vine,
flag
and is
situation.
about to have
No,
their
I think
third
they always
child
had the
together,
American flag
Morgan
at the top
said the
there.
relationship remains broken. The witness said she received $30,000 to keep
It's a weird
quiet.
Range Rover.
She said
What
it
is
was through him. The
Evoque
money wasn't coming from her. She was the go-between,
EVQLIE.
Morgan said. I did not demand money from anyone. She offered money to close the case on it, so I don't sue anybody or say anything public about it, Morgan said. All I got was $30,000. So we got some context and clarity more on that. Friends, so the defense can't go down the rabbit hole and say that Morgan here and Cassie are conspiring together to take Diddy down. She's saying they're not friends anymore. Their relationship is done. It's over. So again, folks, I ask you, just discredit each and every one. This is not a collusion where a bunch of girls are coming together saying we're going to take down Diddy together in solidarity. This is a whole separate matter, and Carrie Morgan is not friends with Cassie. They're not cool.
They claim
they haven't been cool since the wooden hanger incident.
Is there proof of this? That's what I would ask. Is there proof of you guys not being cool? Is there a text message from a while back that says...
Carrie confirmed that she believed Sean Diddy Combs and Cassie Ventura loved each other. Morgan said there were times when she thought they should try to work things out. You know, sometimes friends in relationships, when, you know, you lean on another friend or you share some of the things that are going on in your own personal relationship, some people say, leave the person. And others say, try to work it out. But sometimes people are left in the dark with key details, and they just give the best advice based off the information presented. Sometimes people don't want to say it.
You know what I noticed? I've been seeing a lot of garbage.
They're done.
Not garbage, metal scrap.
They're done. That's it. That's all the defense. Now we're back, AUSA.
See, those
back.
are the good immigrants. At least they're trying, you know.
See what I mean? They didn't really go at Carrie. Now it's the prosecution's turn on redirect.
Why do they got a fucking bike lane here?
AUSA
Why?
Foster. Do you remember
Oh, no, that's
Attorney Mark asking you about an incident in LA?
That's a good
Combs' attorney, Mark. Objection. Judge overruled. AUSA Foster. And he hit her, like in Jamaica, arguing about jealousy.
So why don't we got the tallest building in the world no more? Oh, I know why. Because Dubai does, because we bought all their oil instead of just drilling our own fucking oil.
Also have an update here. Morgan says Combs was asking about Ventura's infidelity before the 2018 assault. So it seems like the assault, based off all these people testifying, you know this, and I know this too.
I'm going to play something funny in 1 second.
Dealing with really the infidelity thing that Combs was accusing.
Let's see if SNL is redeeming themselves
as a
with Trump
motive.
yet.
But as you also heard, Cassie got beatings for no reason, a variety of reasons.
All right, we'll come back to that. Hang on. Let's see what
Let's see what
SNL had last weekend. They need to start giving Trump a little more respect. I mean, they loved Trump back before he became president, and then after he became president, oh, Orange Man evil. But you guys had him on your show, and you loved him on your show previously. But now because he became president, Orange Man evil.
Recently embarked on a historic trip to the Middle East in search of trade deals and alliances. He found both, but he also found something else, something more powerful. He found love.
And they weren't really disrespecting Trump. It was funny in a good way.
Dad, this is Crown Prince.
They should invite Trump back on Saturday Night Live again. I think it's been on it twice.
Abed Ben Salman, and we're together now. Kidding, of course, but we are vibing.
You're too kind. Habibi.
Habibi, what a word. But we've been having a lot of fun in the Middle East. I've been having a great time. We've been eating a lot of meals sitting on the floor, dipping our fingers straight into various scoops and spreads that I politely scrape under the rug and go eat at a mobile McDonald's that you built for me. Isn't that right?
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. He's loving it.
That's funny.
I, of course, am a big fan of everything that Saudi Arabia has to offer, from the oil to the money to end of list, but it's been a fantastic week.
Wait, what did he say?
The Middle
End of
East.
that? You said, wait, did he just say the end of that?
McDonald's that you built for me, isn't that right?
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. He's loving it.
That's funny.
I, of course, am a big fan of everything that Saudi Arabia has to offer, from the oil to the money to end of list, but it's been a fantastic week in the Middle East. I also went to Qatar, the UAE,
Qatar.
and much like God did during Passover, I skipped Israel. Oh well. I bet you were happy about that, though. You like that, right?
I don't think it's safe for him to go to
No
Israel.
comment.
No comment. You don't want to say anything. Cancel culture. But I didn't make this trip. I didn't make this trip for myself. I want to make that clear. I did this for the American people, and in many ways myself. My
Okay, the garbage can
personal
purple. It used
enrichment.
to
I
be
did
black.
that too. I did very well on this trip. Got a lot of cool stuff. The Qataris gave me a $400 million plane. Can you believe that? And people said that was some sort of bribe. Not true. Not true, because they haven't asked for anything in return.
Well, not yet.
All right, so it's a pre-bribe. It's a pre-bribe. But now people are saying I should really be flying in an American plane. No thanks, Sonny. Have you seen what's going on with our planes? The radar is down and the screen is blank. Newark. Darling, where are we going? Where are we flying for our vacation? Honey, directly into the ground, but we just made a big, oh shut up, but we just made a big airplane deal with the Crown Prince. Tell them about it.
So far, they got a
Saudi
thumbs up.
Arabia will buy $1 billion worth of aircraft from Boeing.
Your funeral. I met with the leader of the UAE in
That was
Abu
funny.
Dhabi.
Her
We
funeral.
like to say Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi do, like the late great Fred Flintstone. The UAE promised
Never
to
knew.
invest over $1 trillion in the U.S. I love Dubai because they do buy a lot of weapons. But I've had a great trip here in the Middle East. It was very much a boys' trip. I don't think I saw a single woman. What's up with that, huh? All the time, just walking into a room full of boys. Hi, boys. Boys again. The women are all hiding. It's like a nation of Melanias.
Oh, wow.
Very funny, Habibi.
There it is again.
Actually, it was very
I'm going to look that up. I'm cooking. I'm having a great time. I'm just going to say it. I love the Arabs. I love the Arabs. I don't want to go home. Let me stay. Get me to Allah's country. Everyone loves me
that
here.
was
They're not
pointless.
allowed to not, right? They have to
Could've stayed
love
where I
you.
was
Yeah.
If not, bye-bye.
Inshallah. Oh, I love that. I love that.
Donald, please stay. Build a palace next to mine and stay.
Oh, I can't. I have to get back home. Luckily, we have our own little slice of Saudi Arabia and America, a dry desert area filled with people who are way too into their religion. We call ours Utah, and I do very well there. So I can't stay here in the Middle East. In fact, you know what? I can't even stay in this sketch much longer. Gonna have to leave. You know what? Because it's the SNL finale, season 50, worst one yet. Okay, get up. Go ahead, get up, get out of there. Let me sit here. Yeah, go within. Go eat sun chips in the hallway. I'm here to break the fourth wall. Oh, it's nice here with all the young pretty people. Hello. Look at her. Wow. Sevens or more. Sit on the floor. 6 and below to the bleachers you go. That's Get over it. Get over it. It's like a Gutfeld joke, kind of rhymed, right?
Gutfeld's good. I like
Since it's a
Gutfeld.
finale, that means after tonight you won't be seeing me here for a while. Oh. Well, not the fake fun version of me that makes you smile. The real one will still be omnipresent. You can't escape me, right? I'm everywhere. Even in your dreams. Even in your dreams, like the late, great Freddy Krueger. That's that one up. So, see you again in the fall if we still have a country, right? It's a coin toss. Happy summer, everyone, and live from New York, it's Saturday night.
Oh, shut up. Can't play that part. See if they got any other good ones. That was actually a pretty good one, that one. I like that one. Back to the P. Diddy shit now. That was actually pretty funny.
And I want to
I
give
got a
him the
thumbs
best
up.
bet in life. That costs.
Man, I'm getting sick of these AI commercials.
James told the court he was testifying because he was subpoenaed twice.
Twice.
What do we got? Who do we got? Dun dun dun.
Looks like Mark Wahlberg walking out. Not Mark Wahlberg, the guy that played Luke Skywalker.
All right, who's out there? Everybody's looking for Carrie. In the meantime, I'm waiting for updates. But yeah, this is I think they're waiting for Carrie to come out. She might say something. They might walk with her. David James. I went to college in Michigan. Later, I faxed my resume.
Oh, what's up,
Bad Blue
Shivity? How
Records.
you doing?
Where was the interview?
Go back.
1710 Broadway.
Man,
Who'd you
arthritis
meet?
sucks. 51
Tom.
out.
His sister Keisha and others.
What if
Tom.
we're gonna have another dust storm? That really came
His
out of
sister
nowhere.
Keisha and others. Okay, here we go. Yes. Here we go. There she is.
That's a good. Oh, support your local comic book store, by the way. They need your support. If you like comic books.
All right, there she is. They were waiting for her to come out. That's Carrie.
Oh, you feel that pothole? Look how much we shook.
Oh, she goes right into a vehicle.
All these electric. I'm gonna blame it on these electric cars. The excessive potholes. They're too heavy for the roads. Big ass batteries, and once your battery goes bad, you're fucked.
So she literally just went in a vehicle and she's gone.
The Teslas don't even go to junkyards
We'll keep the
because.
volume on for a bit.
Oh no. That was another accident. No. The hell is this green thing on
All right,
the left?
going back to David James.
The cleanest and easiest way to help the planet. Sign up for waste, not compost. We provide service.
How did they test you to work for Bad Boy?
The van
They
is
gave me
100%
40
electric.
appointments and asked me
The
to
van
make
is
a
100% electric.
How had you know?
Wonder how long
for
it takes to
example?
charge.
What time
12
a
hours?
particular show on Hot 97 came on?
Boo, electric. How about hydrogen? I want to see a hydrogen-powered bus. I want to see
What
a
did Mr.
hydrogen-powered
Combs
car.
ask you to do?
Hydrogen
To make a
is the best way to
spreadsheet
go.
for Miami.
It's just as dangerous or
It
safe
seems like
as gas
technical
hydrogen.
stuff here going on. Technical.
It'd be like Mad Max in the future for the gasoline. Oh shit, I passed my two rows.
turn down the volume a little bit. Cross-examination of Curry Morgan finished, and the Combs assistant is now on the stand. So that's the latest update here. The defense cross-examination of Kerry Morgan has ended. In brief redirect, Assistant U.S. Attorney Meredith Foster asked Morgan to reiterate her accounts of the 2 times. She says she clearly remembers seeing Combs assault Ventura. When asked, Morgan said the couple wasn't arguing about jealousy on either occasion.
51.
That's interesting. Prior to assaulting Ventura in Jamaica, Combs yelled at Ventura for taking too long in the bathroom.
The only thing I drink, guy, is milk.
After a short redirect,
yes,
Morgan
I've been
left the
drinking a
stand.
lot of milk.
All right. So Morgan's done. Her testimony's done. She's gone. She
I don't
didn't want
drink
to be
alcohol.
there. She got no rap for Cass.
Milk. That's all I drink. I drink about a gallon a day. If not more some days. Some days I drink a gallon and a half of milk.
David Jones explains more about this job interview, saying, when he was being questioned about a potential job, they were asking him questions. He talked about a spreadsheet in Miami. He says, I know his food and restaurant preferences. He asked me why I'd make a good assistant. I said, can't stop, won't stop. He got the job. So he used the phrase, can't stop, won't stop, and they gave him a job. Did he have others? He says Miss Robles, Mr. Barber, others. Can't stop, won't stop. That's a song, by the way.
I was just going to say
Can't
that.
stop, won't stop.
I was actually just about to say that's the song.
Diddy probably looking at these people with regret. Regret for himself, regret. Wonder what Diddy's thinking. All these people that he had power and control over were unleashing on him on the stand.
Oh, I got some good
He pretty
videos
much
that are going to be releasing.
Admitted that he was a fan. Can't
Oh,
stop.
Canada guy, what's up? You said an awful lot. Dowels? What dowels? That's Trump's head. How is this a dowel?
Can't stop, won't stop. That's some wild stuff.
No, the milk isn't spiked. Well, in America, milk is for everyone. Hey, actually, I'm lucky I drink as much milk as I do because the calcium in it is probably the only reason I didn't lose my limbs with that accident head-on with the semi-truck. If I didn't drink a gallon a day, I probably would have lost my right foot, possibly
What would you do
my
as an
left arm,
assistant?
possibly my both feet I would have lost, actually.
He said bad boy to 5. Then out to dinner, then to the studio to 3 a.m. We'd get a call time at the end of the night.
If I didn't drink all the milk I did, I probably would have lost both of my feet with that
He said,
110
"Bad boy to
mile per
5."
hour head-on accident with the truck.
Then out to dinner.
And I
then to
probably
the
would have
studio
been
at
more
3
screwed
a.m.
up than I am
At
now.
3 a.m. He called it a bad boy to 5. I guess
The
that's a
milk
9
is
to
what
5.
saved my limbs.
Bad boy to 5.
I'd
That's
rather
what they
drink
describe
milk
their
than
workday.
take
Bad
calcium
boy to
pills.
5. Like a 9 to 5.
Because it tastes good. It's better
In
than
Diddy's
drinking
world,
pop and
we're
shit.
bad boy to
What do
5.
you drink, Canada guy? Pop,
Dude, when did he
Coca-Cola?
sleep?
That's so much more healthy, right?
Bad boy to 5 is what? 9 to 5? But then he's out to 3 a.m.?
Real men
How many
drink
hours
milk.
of sleep did he get a night?
It does a body
How many
good.
hours of sleep can you get a night before you start breaking down? I need 6 hours. If I don't get 6 hours, I need 6. 6 is good. I'm good on 6.
4 to 5. Ah, fucking garbage truck.
Dude, he's working from like all day, all night.
Oh my god, there's a giant pothole in this alley.
Yeah, bad boy to 5 might be 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. or something like that. You know, it might be at noon. If he's out to 3 a.m., they probably come into probably go to work at probably noon or something.
Pigeons, the rats
David
in
James
the sky.
practiced saying, can't stop, won't stop in the mirror 100 times before he found that one-liner to hook him in.
By the way, Canada guy, have you subscribed to the channel?
And here's another thing too.
What do you think
I think
about
they're gonna
P.
say
Diddy,
that he
Canada
worked
guy? Do
and
you
he
think
never
he's
got
gonna get found?
Like he
I
worked
think they're gonna
literally
find
like
him
100
guilty on
hours a week and he
something.
hardly got paid. I
Maybe
think
not
that's where they're going
everything,
at
but
here.
maybe 1 or 2 things
We'll
at
see.
least. And he's gonna declare a mistrial. That's what I
More
think.
like unpaid work, overwork, and not getting paid. He literally like described. Now I don't know what a bad boy to 5 means, but just say it's 9.
Bad boy to 5.
Just say it's a 9 to 5, and he's already working at 3 a.m. So how many hours a day does he work? 3, 4, 5, 18-hour days. He's working 18-hour days. Like his whole life is consumed.
I don't know, they have 6 hours available. Alright, I gotta get some Arturos. Like, subscribe, share, hit thumbs up.
If
This is gonna be going for days, P. Diddy's trial. So, there'll be more. It's supposed to be like an 8-week trial, supposedly. That's brutal, man. They've been in trial like for fucking like 10 hours a day, damn near. That's brutal. The judge is probably like, oh my god, I just want this shit to be over.
I'd say it's an 18-hour workday.
I gotta get some tamales. Like, subscribe, share, hit thumbs up.
This is Buddy. I've never met a dog like him.
Buddy? What is he? That's a regular dog. It's not an actual robot dog.
Who's Uncle Paulie? AUSA, you work 20 hours a day? Yes. Security did too. Oh, he worked 20 hours a day. So it's worse than 18. It's 20 hours. He just testified, and he said security too. He worked 20 hours a day.
That's a lot.
20 hours a day. Could you do that? That literally means, look, do the math, folks. 20 hours a day.
You must be sleeping there.
He's sleeping 4 hours a day. That's it. No nap. How can you even be alive? That's not sustainable at all.
No, it's not.
That's not sustainable for anybody long term. You could really
What's
have
his
serious
face did
damage.
it?
if you're
Elon
ready to
Musk
live.
does it.
20 hours a day, he just testified. He said it's security too. That is illegal. I think this is where we're getting into this. This is where they're going. This is the angle. The working hours. This is what Mr. James is consisting of in this testimony.
Yeah, before we end this, let's see what Sausage Canada guy said.
Remember,
I
folks,
never heard of
once he's
a
done
doctor
working,
prescribing milk.
sometimes it takes people
So
time
let
to rework. He probably
me
worked to
get
exhaustion,
this
and
right.
then when he's done working,
You
he probably
drink
didn't even
milk
have time
and
to
you
take a
play
shower,
with
groom himself,
dolls
and
at
then
your
he's probably
age.
just fresh
What dolls
right
am I
on
playing with? Where do you see a doll? That's a mask from a
He
fucking
has to get up.
store.
Who
How
works
does that look like a freaking doll? That's a
20
Trump
hours
head.
a day? You couldn't pay me enough.
Change the subject so you are going to this with wonderful tooth. No, I'm not. Where did you get that from? No dirty Diddy party.
How can you even when you wake up
In
after
Canada,
4
we
hours
drink a
working 4
fresh,
days, how are you
clean
sleeping?
Arctic water. Let's be nice.
You're not.
You know that Arctic water could have chemicals in it from millions of years ago that your body doesn't know how to fight, by the
And
way.
you travel.
Alright, we'll be back later. Thanks for watching.